Prayers first, as without prayers we cannot discuss anything. That is the norm. So I'll just start with prayers. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Jnanam Timrandasya Jnananjana चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति सपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवंश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सागररघुनाथान्वितं तां सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितं च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिकान्ता राधाकान्ता नमस्तुते तप्त काञ्चन गौरंगी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी विचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य शतारिणे। Just 1 second. Just get one. Okay. So again, I welcome you all for our weekly Sunday class, Bhagavad Gita class, and I very thankful for all of your time on every Sunday. Thank you so much. And today we have a special day today, and it luckily coincidentally falling on Sunday. So today, as I was telling, there are two festivals. One is Holi, which most of you know. Other one is the Gaur Purnima. It's not Guru Purnima. Guru Purnima comes some other time. It's Gaur. So today is a Purnima because it's a full moon day. And Gaur Purnima basically means um, it's the Purnima on which the Lord Krishna appeared just in the Kali Yuga on the day of Purnima as Gaur. Gaur means golden. So when Krishna appeared this time, he appeared himself, but but he has a heart of Srimati Radharani. So it was together, Krishna and Radharani together in one form as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay. So Mahaprabhu, like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not incarnation of Srimati Radharani. He is Swam Bhagavan Krishna only. He's Krishna. Only difference is that now he is coming as Bhagavan Krishna with the heart of Srimati Radharani. And because Srimati Radharani is the devotee, right? She is always in the Bhakti Ras, Prem Ras. So he came in the form of devotee. So that's why, because he came in the form of devotee, he never showed any of his godly qualities to the public. And he never proclaimed or even never even admitted that he is the God. And in Shastras, it says that he is the hidden incarnation of Lord Krishna. But he is actually Krishna, but it's hidden. Chinna Avatar. Chinna Avatar. That's the uh, description. And even today, if you search on internet, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, on Wikipedia, you will say he was a great saint of 15th century who started the Bhakti movement. Okay, so everyone, even the scholars, admit it or take him as a great saint. but he was more than saint. But for the normal public, he was a saint, but only uh, like because we come in that same parampara. We meaning we are followers of ISKCON, who are followers of Prabhupada. We come in the same parampara, so we know based on the writings of our Guru Parampara and six Goswamis that he is Krishna himself. He was not just a saint; he is Krishna himself. But he has a specific purpose this time, and why he appeared, because whenever Lord appeared there is a specific purpose for what why he appears. He just okay, so there was a specific purpose also this time why he appeared, and we'll discuss today that purpose. And one more thing, that he doesn't come in every Kali Yuga. It doesn't appear in every Kali Yuga, no. So the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes in that Kali Yuga, which comes right after Dwapar Yuga when Krishna himself comes. So both Krishna comes 5,000, Lord Shri Krishna 5,200 years back as Swam Bhagavan, Swam Sham Sundar Krishna. In other Dwapar Yugas, Krishna does not come himself, like some of his incarnations comes, but as a Swam Bhagavan, he only comes once in 4.2 billion earthly years. Imagine, because he comes only once in the day of Brahma. So Brahma's day is 4.32 billion years, and his night is also 4.32 billion years, which makes it 8.6 billion earthly years. So that is how in 8.6 billion years, Lord Krishna appears only comes once here on the earth. And that his appearance just happened 5,200 years back. So now consider 5,200 years in 8.6 billion years. So we will see that it's very close, right? And next time when Krishna will come again, it's 8.6 billion years. Like, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also comes right after uh, Shri Krishna in Kali Yuga. Uh, so again, which means he just appeared 500 years back, and today is the glorious appearance day of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So which means it's not ordinary that he just don't appear in every yuga. Or again, now next time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will come, it will be 8.6 billion years in this universe. Okay, so I was telling, consider yourself as very very fortunate that we are in the same era. First of all, we took birth as a human. All of us heard, we took birth as human in India, in the holy land of Bharat. This is very rare. You could have taken birth in anywhere, any part of the universe, in Swarglok, in Patal Lok, in any loka, even on Earth, you could have taken birth in America or that place. But the most glorious birth which a person can take is in the land of Bharat Varsh. And more fortunate than that, after taking birth in that holy land, we are now able to discuss about Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or Bhagavad Gita, and all of you have inclination to pursue bhakti, right? Or spiritual. This is even more rare, rarest of the rarer. Consider. So consider yourself very, very lucky, very, very fortunate that great mercy has been bestowed upon all of you by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, by Krishna, that you are able to listen today, or able to practice, able to take Mahamantra, Hare Krishna mantra, able to recite. Believe me, it's not ordinary. Like today, what is the world's population? Maybe 7 billion. Only a handful people are devotees. Rest all 99% people are following. I don't know what they are following. Many of them are atheist, and some are following something else. Very few, only the handful chosen ones by Lord Krishna, by Bhakti Devi, are following the Hare Krishna mantra. Sorry, the Hari Bhakti, which is the topmost bhakti. Okay, so all of you are very very fortunate. Has a great, because it's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence that you all are here. It's not that something happened and then it coincided. No, it's basically anyone who is following this path of devotion, service, or bhakti has been selectively chosen very carefully by Bhakti Devi to follow this path. Okay, so it's not a simple coincidence. Is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saint of our time or God? Okay, so question is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu a saint of our time or God? Oh, he's God. He's Supreme God. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Supreme God himself. He's not a saint. That's why he's saying that Shri Krishna Chaitanya Radha Krishna na Anya, which means Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is non-different than Radha and Krishna. In fact, as I was saying, Radha Krishna is like one soul in two bodies. Like there is no difference again between Radha and Krishna. In Tattva perspective, it's like one soul and just going into the two bodies. Krishna expands himself and becomes Radharani. Same, everything same, meaning soul same, potency same, everything. Now again, when those two bodies come together and become one, that is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And that is the reason why he was known as Gauranga, because his color was, he took the color of Srimati Radharani color, because he was having the heart of Srimati Radharani, and whatever is there in heart, that is what your emotions would be, and that's what will reflect in your color. So Srimati Radharani's color was molten golden color. Okay, so that is the color of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. That's why he's known as Gauranga, because he's Gaur, he's golden. And Krishna is known as Sham Sundar. Krishna's original color is bluish black color, Sham Sundar. So that is the reason why it's called Gaur Purnima, the appearance day of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Now to tell you, because it just happened, we don't even have to guess. I have the exact date when he appeared. So he appeared as per English calendar in the year 1486. 18th February 1486. That was the exact day on the Purnima of that. I think what is this month called? Fagun. Fagun. This month which is going on, it's called the Fagun month. Okay, so on the Purnima of that month, in that year, it was falling as per English calendar as 18th February 1486. Like today, we are on 24th January 2024. So roughly 500 years back. To be exact, let's see, 2024, 538 years back, 538 years back. And as I was saying, next he will come is only after 8.6 billion years, earthly years. By that time, lot of yugas and lot of cycles will pass, then he will come again. Okay. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appears, always when Lord appears, all his associates always appears with him. Okay, so Krishna appears, Balram appears, everyone appears. When Lord Ram was there, Lakshman was there, all associates, Hanumanji there, all his sakhas are there, right? So even same is the case in Gaur Leela. Nityanand Prabhu. Nityanand Prabhu is none other than Balram in Krishna Leela and Lakshman in Ram Leela. So he always comes. Both of them comes together as brothers. So in this Leela, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, and along with him, before he came, Nityananda Prabhu already appeared, and he was elder than him. So Nityanand Krishna. And there was Hanuman also. Hanuman was Murari Gupta. There was one devotee, his name was Murari Gupta. He was incarnation of Hanuman. So like that, Brahmaji's incarnation was Haridas Thakur. So like this, there is a whole Gaur Leela. Uh, and then all that Leelas, all the different pastimes. As without prayers, we cannot discuss anything. That is the norm. So I'll just start with prayers. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo. Here. Okay. Okay, so I was saying, like, whenever Lord appeared, along with him, all his associates comes. So there is a book called where all the associates who were in the Gaur Leela, their true identity in Krishna Lila and Ram Lila are identified. So, I'll
Prabhu,
just explain
can
that.
I ask a question, Prabhu?
Yes, yes. Feel free to ask.
So Lord Krishna came about 5,200 years ago.
Yes,
Am I right?
yes,
And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, also God,
yes,
an image of Lord Krishna, came 588 years ago.
yes. 538 years ago.
Is that
Yes,
right? My understanding is
that's
correct?
that
Okay.
exactly
Okay.
correct. Your understanding is right. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he came, he was the one who started this bhakti movement, which we see today spreading throughout the whole world. So he was the one who started it from West Bengal, from the Nadia, and he spread. In that time, he spread it throughout the India. There were devotees chanting this bhakti, like the mantra which we are all chanting: Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Now, before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, this mantra was there in the Vedas. It's not that he invented; it was already there, but he made it a household name. He made it chant on every street. He was doing sankirtan, like how you see people today. ISKCON devotees are, you will see doing sankirtan on the road. So this is all started by him. This mridanga, special clay mridanga, was started by him. Like this is a special instrument which you only will find in that part of the world, like West Bengal. It's not dholak, it's a different mridanga. So during that, so he basically made it a household name, and he predicted that this Hare Krishna movement, or this bhakti, my name will be chanted in every town and village of whole world, and that became true. That prophecy which he did 5,500 years back became true very recently, just 50, 60 years back, when Srila Prabhupada brought this bhakti movement from India, and he brought it to the West, to US first, and from US to Canada to Europe. Now you name any country and you will see devotees there. Africa, you go Middle East, you go Russia, you go Europe, even South America. Every town and village, this name, everyone is chanting Hare Krishna mantra. Even people who have no background, nothing, uh, in no connection with any Vedic philosophy, they are also chanting the names of um, Hari, Krishna. They also become Vedic scholars, right? So all this is happening because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is who is Krishna himself, predicted this, and he wanted to have this. So I'll quickly explain how his appearance, like as I mentioned, he appeared on the full moon day in the month of Fagun, 530 years, 38 years back. That day when he appeared, there was a lunar eclipse. So moon was eclipsed, and traditionally, whenever there is an eclipse, right, people used to chant the names of Haris, and because he appeared in a place in Mayapur, which is very close to where Ganga is. So that day, everyone was taking a dip in the Ganga, and then people were taking Hari Hari, like that. They were chanting the name Hari 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 Hari. So like that, he appeared, and his mother's name is Sachi Devi, okay, who is non-different expansion of Yashoda, Mother Yashoda, and his father was Jagannath Mishra, who was a Brahmin. So he took birth, or he appeared in the family of Brahmins, um, and he was very beautiful, very effulgent, like when he appeared. And when he appeared, as there was a great astrologer who happens to be his nana, my mother's father. His name was Nilambar Chakravarti. So he was a very great astrologer, and he could he told just by looking at the chart or the timing that this particular personality will change the whole world, and he is not an ordinary person, and he will have a direct impact on the world. And he named him Vishvambar. That was a name Chaitanya Mahaprabhu got when he was a child, like Vishvambar. Vishvambar, that was his name. And because he was born near the tree of neem. You know neem. All of you know, right? Neem is the tree which we found in India. Only here you will find neem. So that's why his mother used to call him Nimai because of that. Like he was born close to the neem tree. So that's why his name was, his mother used to call him Nimai, and everyone was calling him Nimai. So we all, that is one of his names, Nimai Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Vishwambar was his name given to by his Nanaji to him. So everyone was knowing. But from the childhood, he was extraordinary. Like he was not an ordinary child. Like he showed that, uh, and there are few pastimes which I can narrate that, which shows that at the very beginning itself, people got to know that he is some special personality. Okay, so I'll narrate couple of pastimes. So it once happened that in the one Brahmin actually, one Brahmin visited their home, and in those days there were no cars, and this even I don't think there is a train also. People just used to travel by foot or at most by bullock cart from one village to another. So when at the night when there is a, let's say if you have to stay, there is nothing like hotel or anything. Like people used to stay in let's say in a village in a Brahmin's family. So one Brahmin was going from their village and he happens to pass through, and then he stayed overnight at their home at Jagannath Mishra, who was his father's home. And then, as there is custom, like whenever we take prasad, we offer it to the Lord, right? So this Brahmin wanted to prepare all his offerings by himself. So he prepared offering very nice. He prepared dal, sabji, rice, ghee, everything, and he played a nice plate. He went inside and he did a mantra, uh, a chanting mantra, and then he offered to the Lord. And then we leave the offering there, and then we go for some time, right? So he did exactly then. When he came back, he saw that this small child who was Vishwambar, like Nimai, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was eating the offering. So, and he thought this offering was supposed to be, this bhoga was supposed to be for the Lord Krishna. Now, this fellow, this child, he didn't know that who is this child. Like he just thought he's a child of Jagannath Mishra, but he don't know what is his true identity. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu just ate all his offerings, and he thought now this offering is not good to be given to the Lord. So he thought, okay, this got wasted. So he went again. Jagannath Mishra felt embarrassed that his son, like Nimai, ate the offering which was meant for, which this Brahmana prepared for the Lord, and he was supposed to take it after offering it to the Lord. He was supposed to have it, like honor it. So now this Brahmin again, he said, okay, Jagannath Mishra Prabhu told, okay, you go to the kitchen and maybe prepare, and this time I will keep an eye on my child so that he does not interrupt. So again, this Brahmin went to the kitchen, again spent 1 hour to prepare everything all over again. And again he made a nice plate, and he went in the area where deities are there, and again did the offering mantra and everything, and he left and he went. So now again, second time also this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as Nimai, he went there and he was eating from the plate, and and then this Brahmin now is losing his patience. तो वो बोले जगन्नाथ मिश्रा प्रभु, आपका ये बेटा कैसा है? ये तो सुनता ही नहीं है, सेकंड टाइम भी इसने सब खा लिया। ये तो मैंने भोगा भगवान कृष्ण के लिए किया था, अभी मैं क्या लूंगा इसमें? लाइक इसने फिर से इसको खा लिया। तो अगर भोगा अगर भगवान के पहले कोई खा ले या कोई देख भी ले, देख इन द सेंस कि इट्स सेज कि नोबडी शुड टेस्ट दैट बिफोर लॉर्ड गिव, राइट? अदरवाइज वो भोग नहीं लग सकता अगर किसी ने उसको चख लिया। और दूसरा है कि अगर किसी कुत्ते ने, स्पेसिकली किसी एनिमल ने उसको देख लिया, नजर भी पड़ गई कुत्ते की, तो वो भोगा कंटेमिनेट हो जाता है, वो भगवान को भोग नहीं लगा सकते। तो वो बोला, अभी आपके बेटे ने तो इसको खा लिया, तो अभी मैं इसको कैसे भोग लगाऊं? और ये दूसरी बार किया है, तो थोड़ा सा अभी वो नाराज हो रहा था। पहली बार तो उसको लगा चलो बच्चा है, कर दिया होगा गलती से। अब दूसरी बार उसके फादर जगन्नाथ मिश्रा ने बोला कि आई विल कीप एन आई ऑन हिम, सो मेक श्योर कि ये नहीं करे। बट वो फिर से जाके खा लिए चैतन्य महाप्रभु ने। तो अब जगन्नाथ मिश्रा जो उसके फादर हैं वो, दे ही फेल्ट सॉरी अगेन, ही वाज लाइक रियली रियली एम्बैरेस्ड कि सेकंड टाइम ऐसा हो गया। तो वो बोले यार, हाथ जोड़ के बोले कि अब मैं आपकी हेल्प कर देता हूँ, और जो भी है आप प्लीज आप एक बार और बना लीजिए। अब क्या कर सकते हैं, ये बच्चा है छोटा, इसने कर दिया। बट इस टाइम में जब आप करेंगे ना, तो मैं इसको एक कमरे में इसको अंदर रखूंगा, टू मेक श्योर कि ये वापस बाहर ना आए और आपको इंटरप्ट नहीं करे। तो फिर से ब्राह्मण अंदर जाता है और फिर से सारा 1 घंटा प्रिपेयर करके फिर से दाल सब्जी राइस चपाती स्वीट सब फिर से बनाता है। फिर से थर्ड टाइम बनाओ हैपनिंग। और थर्ड टाइम अभी वो अंदर है चैतन्य महाप्रभु, अभी उनको कमरे में एक जगह कर दिया है, और डोर क्लोज कर दिया है अपनी मदर के साथ अंदर। तो ये दूसरे रूम में जाके अपना ऑफरिंग करते हैं और फिर से रख देते हैं। तो अभी फिर से जब आते हैं तो फिर से वो खा लिया होता है थर्ड टाइम भी। अब तो उनका सब्र का बांध टूट जाता है, वो तो बिल्कुल ही वॉज लाइक रोने लग जाते हैं। उनको वो बोलते हैं कि मुझे आज लग रहा है कि आज तो मेरे नसीब में, लाइक आई डोंट लुक्स लाइक कि कृष्णा डज नॉट वांट मी टू हैव प्रसाद, और हर बार ये बच्चा आके इंटरप्ट कर देता है। तो मुझे आज लग रहा है विदाउट फूड ही सोना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि ये तो फिर से इसने खा लिया, अब ये भोग नहीं लग सकता, अब मैं कैसे लूंगा। तो ये सोता है, उसके फादर भी देखते हैं। तब उसको थोड़ी देर बाद देन दिस चाइल्ड निमाई और विश्वम्बर चैतन्य महाप्रभु गेव हिम दर्शन। और उसको बोलते हैं, दर्शन में बताते हैं कि तुम जब मेरे को ये भोगा ऑफर कर रहे थे तो तुम मुझे बार बार बुला रहे थे, कृष्णा प्लीज कम एंड एक्सेप्ट द भोगा। तो मैं बार बार आके मैं तुम्हारी बात सुन के मैं ले लिया, मैंने प्रसाद ले लिया था। तो फिर उन्होंने उसको, ही ही रिवील्ड हिज ट्रू आइडेंटिटी, ही गेव हिज डिवाइन दर्शन टू दैट ब्राह्मणा, और उसका उद्धार हो गया। फिर वो ब्राह्मणा लाइक was praying, and उसको then he understood कि he is non different, he is कृष्णा himself। तो मैं बार बार भोगा कृष्णा को ही दे रहा था, और कृष्णा मेरे सामने ही खड़े हैं, और मेरा कितना अच्छा सौभाग्य है कि कृष्णा ने पर्सनली आके ग्रहण किया। सो लाइक दैट देन ही गॉट टू नो दैट ही इज कृष्णा himself, and he became very very happy, and that his he got the darshan of Lord Krishna there, and so that is one leela which happened when he was small child। तो ऐसे छोटी छोटी लीला हुए हैं जो कि जिसमें चैतन्य महाप्रभु ने अपना कुछ लोगों को, कुछ चुनिंदा लोगों को ये अपने मिरेकल दिखाया, और उनको अपना कृष्ण रूप के दर्शन भी कराए। ठीक है, तो ये हुआ एक, अगेन एक बार हुआ था, बिकॉज एक और लीला है दैट व्हेन ही वाज, दिस इज ऑल चाइल्ड पास टाइम्स, चाइल्डहुड पास टाइम्स। So there was one more Leela that it happened that because he was wearing nice ornaments, चैतन्य महाप्रभु बच्चे को कई बार पहनाते हैं पेरेंट्स, अच्छा हाथ में कंगन और गले में और ये सब जगह। तो ही वाज वेयरिंग नाइस ऑर्नामेंट्स। तो एक दिन कुछ लोग, चोर लोग आए वहां से निकल रहे थे, तो उन्होंने इस छोटे बच्चे को देखा। तो उनका हुआ कि इस बच्चे को ले जाते हैं, एटलीस्ट दूर को कहीं भी ले जाएंगे इसको, और इसके ऑर्नामेंट्स जो भी पहने हुए हैं इसने, एक्सपेंसिव ऑर्नामेंट्स हैं, तो ये हम ले लेंगे और चोरी कर लेंगे, और फिर उसको बेच के फिर उस बच्चे को वापस छोड़ जाएंगे वापस से। मतलब उनका इंटेंशन से चोरी करने का था, बच्चे को हार्म करने का नहीं था। बट क्योंकि उसको वहीं से नहीं निकाल सकते, उसके घर से चोरी नहीं कर सकते, तो उनका प्लान था कि इसको हम थोड़ी दूर पे कहीं ले जाएंगे ऐसे ही बहला के, बोलेंगे कि कुछ दिलाएंगे आपको, और फिर ऑर्नामेंट्स चोरी कर लेंगे, वापस छोड़ जाएंगे शाम को। तो ये ऐसा प्लान किया, तो वो ले गए निमाई को अपने साथ। उसको बोला कि ठीक है, हम आपको कुछ मिठाई दिलाएंगे, आप हमारे साथ चलो, ऐसे करके उसको ले गए। तो अभी छोटा बच्चा ये तो चला गया, बट लॉर्ड कृष्णा हिमसेल्फ, राइट। तो 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 भगवान की जो पोटेंसी है, माया देवी या शक्तियां हैं, उन्होंने ऐसा चक्र लगा कि वो जो चोर उसको ले जा रहे थे, ले जाते जहां पे भी ले जा रहे थे, वो वापिस से घूम फिर के उसी के घर पे ही आ गए। मतलब वहीं जहां से चले थे वहां पे से ही वापिस आ गए। तो उनको वो लगा यार, ये तो हम तो इसको दूर ले जा रहे थे, और ये तो हम वापस उसी के घर पे ही आ गए। तो उनको समझ में आया कि ऑर्डिनरी चाइल्ड नहीं है, फिर तब तक उसके चैतन्य महाप्रभु के फादर भी वहां दिख गए उनको, और उन्होंने उनको अंदर बुला लिया, तो फिर वो भाग गए चोर। तो दैट इज वन अदर पास टाइम विच हैपेंड। और देयर इज वन मोर पास टाइम विच इन्वॉल्व डॉग, लाइक बिकॉज बच्चों को कई बार डॉग और ये छोटे छोटे एनिमल्स अच्छे लगते हैं, तो चैतन्य महाप्रभु ऑल्सो वॉज लाइकिंग वन डॉग। ठीक है, तो ही यूज टू प्ले विद दैट डॉग, और उसको उसके साथ खेलते थे, और उसको काफी अफेक्शन हो गया था। Now dog is not considered auspicious. Like today, people are keeping dogs inside home, but as per the Vedic society, dogs should be always kept outside home. Dog should not be inside. Cow should be inside the home, but dog is not considered. Like, because the thing is कि अगर dog घर के अंदर है, then that home is polluted. You cannot offer prasad bhoga to the Lord, right? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to play with that dog, and उसका हो गया था, but his parents did not like कि ये हमारा बच्चा डॉग के साथ खेल रहा है, कुत्ते के साथ खेल रहा है, और इसके साथ उसको टच कर रहा है, और उसको हग कर रहा है, और वो सब कर रहा है। तो दे नेवर लाइक यूज टू लाइक इट। ठीक है, तो एक दिन ऐसा हुआ कि उस सची देवी जो मदर है, उन्होंने प्लान बनाया कि इस डॉग को कहीं दूर छोड़ाएंगे। तो चैतन्य महाप्रभु जब अपने सखाओं के साथ, अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ खेलने गए हुए थे कहीं, तो सच्ची देवी माता ने वो जो डॉग कुत्ता था ना, उसको छोड़ा है, उसको दूर को छोड़ा है, मतलब जहाँ पे उनका घर था उससे दूर को। ये इसको छोड़ देते हैं, अब ये फिर खो जाएगा, फिर ये मिलेगा नहीं। तो अब चैतन्य महाप्रभु जब वापस घर आए, तो वो तो परेशान हो गए, उनको कुत्ता दिख नहीं रहा घर के बाहर, वो मिलता था उनको। जैसे होता है ना घर में, गली में, इंडिया में बहुत होता है, गली में कुत्ता घूम रहा होता है, अगर आप उसको रोज उसको प्यार करो, उसको रोटी दो, तो फिर आपके घर के आगे ही बैठने लग जाएगा। तो ऐसे ही था, वो कुत्ता बाहर ही उनके घर के आगे ही रहता था। तो अब चैतन्य महाप्रभु को दिखा नहीं कुत्ता, कहाँ गया ये। तो वो तो बहुत परेशान हो गए और रोने लग गए कि मेरा कुत्ता कहाँ चला गया। और वो कुत्ता तो शहर में वो दूर छोड़ा ही थी उसकी मदर, जानबूझ के कि ये खेले नहीं। फिर तभी एक न्यूज आई कि शहर से कि एक कुत्ता वहां पे है, एंड वो दो पैरों पे ऐसे जैसे होता है ना, डांस कर रहा है, ही वॉज डांसिंग। और लोग कीर्तन कर रहे हैं, दिस कुत्ता, ये कुत्ता जो है डांस कर रहा था, जैसे हम हरे कृष्णा कीर्तन करते हैं। तो कुत्ता वाज, दिस डॉग वाज डांसिंग ऑन द चैंटिंग ऑफ हरे कृष्णा मंत्र। एंड देन some people saw that that particular dog, it's mentioned, he went back to the spiritual world on giving up his body in dancing in ecstasy, and he just went back. So this is again a miracle kind of thing. Like normally it's not possible for a dog to achieve the liberation, बिकॉज ह्यूमन के फॉर्म से ही, ह्यूमन हम मनुष्य जन्म से ही होता है। बट दैट डॉग वॉज एबल टू गो बैक टू गॉड हेड इन द डॉग बॉडी, जस्ट बिकॉज he personally got touched by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and also he got association of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this was another pastime which happened in his childhood, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's childhood. कि एक डॉग, कुत्ता भी जो है वो भगवत धाम पहुंच गया। ठीक है, तो फिर जब चैतन्य महाप्रभु थोड़े बड़े हुए, लाइक 7-8 साल के लिए, तो उनको फिर एज यूजुअल स्कूल शिक्षा के लिए डाला। तो अब तो वो तो खुद भगवान है, तो 2 साल में ही वॉज अ लर्नेड, लाइक लर्नेड मीनिंग 2 साल में ही पूरे संस्कृत की व्याकरण, ग्रामर सब कुछ पढ़ डाला। एंड ही बिकम सो एक्सपर्ट दैट ही यूज टू बी नोन एज नाउ निमाई पंडित इन हिज विलेज। पंडित उसको बोलते हैं कि जिसको काफी ज्ञान रहता है, राइट, पंडित। he was known as Pandit. Even his father was quite learned. He was also known as Pandit Jagannath Mishra. So he learned whole Vyakaran, Sanskrit Vyakaran in 2 years, Sanskrit grammar and everything. And he was, in those days they used to study even Nyay Shastra, and other Shastra also. So he by himself studied Nyaya and Smriti and all other Shastras, and he became Pandit. And at the age of 10, he was he was basically considered as a Pandit. He can basically defeat anyone in debate. तो अपने विलेज में ही वॉज वेरी फेमसली नोन एज निमाय पंडित, सब लोग उसको बोलते थे निमाय पंडित, निमाय। तो उन उन दिनों में ना डिबेट भी होता था, लाइक आज भी होता है, फिलोसॉफिकल डिबेट्स। एंड देन देयर वाज वन स्कॉलर विद द नेम ऑफ केशव कश्मीरी, and he was he used to defeat anyone and everyone in Sanskrit thing. Like he was again a great scholar of Sanskrit, और उनको कश्मीरी केशव कश्मीरी को पर्सनली एक बून मिला हुआ था लक्ष्मी देवी से कि वो किसी से भी डिफीट नहीं होगा। तो ही वॉज नोन एज दिग्विजय कश्मीरी, पंडित केशव कश्मीरी। तो वो जहाँ पे भी जाते थे, he used to challenge people ki, okay, send me the most learned person in your whole village or town, and I will have a debate with him in Sanskrit debate। और basically he used to defeat everyone, and then तो वो पता लगा कि ये केशव कश्मीरी अब इनके यहाँ पे नादिया में आ रहा है, जहाँ पे चैतन्य महाप्रभु रहते थे। तो अब उनको लगा कि अब हमारे यहाँ पे तो अम, कोई है नहीं अभी डिबेट करने के लिए केशव कश्मीरी से, उनकी उनके लेवल का। और अगर हमारे विलेज का ये हमारे यहाँ से जीत गया तो एक तरह से हमारा थोड़ा सा हमारी रिस्पेक्ट कम हो जाएगी। तो उन्होंने सोचा कि ये निमाय पंडित को कर देते हैं, यानी ये बच्चा है, अगर ये हार भी गया तो हम कह लेंगे कि ठीक है बच्चा ही है, अगर इतने एक्सपर्ट जो वर्ल्ड रिनाउंड पंडित है उससे अगर बच्चा हार भी गया तो कोई बात नहीं। और इन केस इसने उनको हरा दिया तो फिर तो हमारा पूरे विलेज का नाम हो जाएगा, और एक छोटे से बच्चे ने 10 साल के इतने बड़े पंडित को हरा दिया। तो वो आया केशव पंडित इनके घर पे, और उसको जैसे मैंने बताया था लक्ष्मी जी का आशीर्वाद मिला हुआ था, वो किसी से नहीं हारेगा। ठीक है, तो अब उसने अपना स्टार्ट किया कंपोज सुनाना, केशव कश्मीरी ने। तो उसने ऑलमोस्ट 100 श्लोक बोल डाले, और 100 श्लोक ऐसे बोले कि जो उसी के रचित श्लोक हैं, लाइक हिज ओन कॉम्पोजिशन, इट्स नॉट कि कहीं पे लिखे हुए हैं 100 श्लोक। ठीक है, 100 संस्कृत के श्लोक इन द प्रेज ऑफ, आई फॉरगॉट द टॉपिक, बट ही spoke some 100 verses in Sanskrit, and then now it was the turn of Chaitanya Nimai Pandit. Now this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because he is none other than Krishna, he repeated just by एक बार सुनने से he repeated all those 100 verses to him। और उसके जो वर्स में जो थोड़ी सी कमियां थी ना, ये ऑल उसको भी पॉइंट किया कि यहाँ यहाँ पे ये प्रॉब्लम्स थी आपके वर्सेस में, ये व्याकरण में ये प्रॉब्लम थी। एंड ही डिफीटेड हिम, एंड ही एक्सेप्टेड द डिफीट नाउ, केशव पंडित, केशव कश्मीरी। तो जब वो वापस रात को गए, देन ही प्रेड इन फ्रंट ऑफ लक्ष्मी जी की, यू गेव मी दिस benediction that I will never be defeated by anyone. So how come today I got defeated by this 10-year old Nimai? Like मेरा तो सारा खराब हो गया, like I got so much humiliated in front of everyone that I got defeated by this 10-year-old boy, small boy. And then Lakshmi ji appeared and she told that I gave you the boon benediction that you will never be defeated by any human. But this Nimai Pandit is not a human, he is God himself. वो तो मेरे भी भगवान है, तो मैं तो आपको परेशान होने की जरूरत नहीं है, आप किस भगवान से ही हारे हो, भगवान के सामने तो कोई भी सभी हार जाएंगे। तो यू डोंट हैव टू लूज हार्ट, माई boon was only for humans, that you will never be defeated by any human, but you got defeated by स्वयं भगवान। So then he understood that yes, Nimai Pandit was Swam Krishna, and then he was like feeling okay, and then he become a follower of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So these were some of the pastimes from his childhood. Like there are many more. Like uh, when he grew older, he took sannyas. There are many more. But now we will discuss the most important thing कि चैतन्य महाप्रभु क्यों आए, क्यों, like what was his reason of appearance, right? भगवान का आने का उद्देश्य क्या था, तो कलयुग में क्यों आए थे, वो क्यों अपीयर हुए। तो दिस इज मेंशन्ड इन चैतन्य चरितामृत ऑल्सो। चैतन्य चरितामृत इज वन ऑफ द स्क्रिप्चर्स वेयर विच लिस्ट डाउन, जैसे रामायण है जिसमें राम की कथा है, श्रीमद् भागवत है कृष्ण की पूरी कथा है, चैतन्य चरितामृत में पूरी चैतन्य महाप्रभु की लीलाएं हैं सारी, गौर लीला पूरी सारी हैं। From the time he appeared to the time he was present, everything is there in Chaitanya Charitamrita, complete. So there they mentioned there are three reasons for his appearance, which are kind of external reasons. One was that for a long, long time, भगवान ने जो अपना जो टॉप मोस्ट ट्रेजर है वो नहीं दिया था किसी को. वो टॉप मोस्ट ट्रेजर क्या है? माधुर्य भक्ति. वो अभी तक बहुत टाइम तक नहीं दिया था. मतलब he appeared as Krishna, he appeared as Ram, but he never gave madhurya bhakti to to the people freely. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came just to distribute this love of Godhead, that to the topmost love, topmost bhav, which is the madhurya bhav, madhurya ras, madhurya bhakti, to the ordinary people who will never get it otherwise. They are not even qualified. The people of Kali Yuga in this age आर मोस्ट अनफॉर्चुनेट. भागवतम में बोला है कि वो मंद मंद बुद्धि, लाइक सब कुछ अनफॉर्चुनेट है. इंटेलिजेंस भी खराब है हमारा, भाग्य भी खराब है, सब कुछ खराब है. लाइक कुछ याद नहीं रहता, लाइक राइट. अभी पढ़ते हैं फिर याद नहीं रहता. तो दिस आर ऑल सिम्टम्स ऑफ कलियुगा. इतना एंग्जाइटी रहता है. तो ही केम स्पेसिफिकली फॉर द पीपल ऑफ कलियुगा टू गिव देम द समथिंग which has not been given for so many ages, which is the topmost gift which he could give, which is the Madhurya Bhakti. And I will show you the verse, okay, where it's mentioned. Give me 1 minute. आज सुबह ही हम ये डिस्कस भी कर रहे थे, सुबह जो प्रोग्राम हुआ था. So that you yourself, if you want to read, you can read. तो ये चैतन्य चरितामृत है, श्री चैतन्य चरितामृत. इसमें दो थ्री हैं, आदि लीला, मध्य लीला, अंत्य लीला. इसका मतलब है दिस इज द बिगिनिंग, चाइल्डहुड पास टाइम्स ऑफ चैतन्य महाप्रभु. इस सब में आदि में, फिर मध्य में इस मध्य लीला मीनिंग इज पास टाइम्स व्हेन इन द मिडिल एज इज लाइक फ्रॉम एज ऑफ 20 to 30, एंड लास्ट 18 years आर इन अंत्य लीला. ठीक है. तो इसमें हम देखते हैं ना, तो यहाँ पे इट शोज द originally this particular scripture was written in Bengali because he appeared in the Nadia, which is in Bengal. So you will see the Bengali instead of Sanskrit. This is all in Bengali, and some verses are in Sanskrit also, but this is the Bengali. You see, but luckily there is a Roman translator written. So this is the verse which I was referring, where this it says that may the Supreme Lord, who is known as the son of Srimati Sachi Devi, be transcendently situated in the innermost chambers of your heart, resplendent with the radiance of molten gold. He has appeared in the age of Kali by his causeless mercy. Why? Now this is the reason given: to bestow what no incarnations has ever offered before. जो किसी भी भगवान के अवतार ने ना भगवान ने पहले कभी दिया, वो देने के लिए चैतन्य महाप्रभु के आए. और वो क्या है? द मोस्ट सब्लाइम एंड रेडियंट मेलो ऑफ डिवोशनल सर्विस, द मेलो ऑफ कॉन्जुगल लव. तो भक्ति में भी देर आर डिफरेंट लेवल. द मोस्ट कॉन्फिडेंशियल, मोस्ट सब्लाइम, मोस्ट टॉप मोस्ट इज द माधुर्य bhakti. That is what he came to give to the ordinary people of this age of Kali Yuga. So that was one of the three reasons why he appeared, to give the the top, like the what is called topmost tree from the topmost tree, like the something which is very very rare. He came to give that to the people of Kali Yuga. तो इसके बाद ये चैप्टर 3 है. इसमें जस्ट इंट्रोडक्शन है. इसमें ये पूरा चैप्टर इज अबाउट द एक्सटर्नल रीजंस ऑफ अपीयरेंस ऑफ चैतन्य महाप्रभु. पूरा चैप्टर में जितने भी वर्सेस हैं, इट जस्ट एक्सप्लेन्स. देर आर हाउ मेनी 114 verses. They are just explaining about the reasons of his appearance. Like it's a big chapter, but this is one of the reasons that he wanted to give this sublime gift to the humanity, to the people of this age, which no incarnation has given before. That's one. Second is he wants to start this Sankirtan movement. Hare Krishna movement, as I was saying, was started by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself, and he wanted to show to the world how to practice devotional service. Because in the previous Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, Krishna explained that devotional service is topmost. And in Bhagavad Gita, when we are reading, we read the chapter of devotional service, chapter 12. He explained about devotional service. And he told people to practice that is the only way one can approach me. But now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to practically show by his own example, by his own behavior, how to practice, how we should be practicing devotional service, how we can practice bhakti. तो अभी भगवान अपने आप से दिखाने आए, देखो ऐसे करना है भक्ति, ये करना है. क्योंकि भगवत गीता में भगवान ने सिर्फ बोला, इंस्ट्रक्शन दिया, बट करके नहीं दिखाया. अब यहाँ पे he is doing by himself by giving his own example, right? You know, right? It's a saying that leader leads by example, his own example, and your action speaks louder than words. These are all the nice sayings. So here, Lord Krishna is showing by his own example how to practice bhakti. So that was the second reason, external reason why he appeared, because he wanted to start this bhakti movement, Hare Krishna movement. And it's mentioned that he predicted also that this movement will go for next 10,000 years. Okay. This 10,000 years is considered as a golden period where this movement, bhakti movement, will penetrate in every nook and corner of the world, every town and village. And literally we see today, as I was saying, Srila Prabhupada brought this movement, bhakti, from outside India, and he was the first one who was successful in distributing this. And Hare Krishna has become a household name. Even those who are atheist, when they see devotees on the road, the ISKCON devotees are known as Hare Krishna devotees. तो देखो वो हरे कृष्णा डिवोटी जा रहे हैं, देखो वो जा रहे हैं. अगर तो जस्ट बाय सेइंग कि वो हरे कृष्णा डिवोटी जा रहे हैं, एक बार उन्होंने हरे कृष्णा बोल दिया, राइट? दैट हैज बिकम द आइडेंटिफिकेशन ऑफ जो लोग एथीस्ट हैं, जो 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 कभी भी भगवान के बारे में ना जानना चाहते हैं, ना सुनना चाहते हैं. देखो कितना भगवान की कृपा है कि उनके मुंह से भी हरे कृष्णा निकल जाता है एटलीस्ट एक बार, जस्ट बाय लुकिंग एट डिवोटीज. बोलते हैं देखो हरे कृष्णा डिवोटी जा रहे हैं, इनको कुछ काम धाम नहीं है, बस नाचते रहते हैं, गाते रहते हैं, ऐसे ऐसे करते रहते हैं और कुछ करते नहीं है. बट सेइंग दैट दे ऑलरेडी सेड हरे कृष्णा वंस. So that was the second reason why he appeared, that he wanted to start this movement, Hare Krishna movement. So this is originally started by Lord Krishna himself, was in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, right? So, and third reason was that there is this Advaitacharya Prabhu who prayed fervently, like utmost. He prayed and kind of petitioned Lord to appear in Kali Yuga, because he was seeing the pathetic scene, like those days before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. There was caste Brahmins, like casteism और ये सब बहुत prevalent था, and then Smartha Brahmins, and they were doing more rituals, and then they were like they were following kind of duplicity. So the situation of the whole world was not great. It was so fallen that there was no hope for any liberation or any upliftment of the humanity. So Advaitacharya Prabhu, he prayed with tulsi leaves and Ganga water and prayed for Lord to appear, because he knew, or he told कि अभी दुनिया की और संसार की ऐसी सिचुएशन हो गई है कि अब आप ही आके इसको ठीक कर सकते हैं. तो because to answer his prayers, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. That was the third reason why he appeared. So these are all considered as external reasons of his appearance. And this chapter 3 talks about all these reasons, external reasons. But there are also confidential reasons also of appearance. Whenever Lord appears, there are always some external reason, and there are confidential reasons, which are known as internal reasons, sorry. So those reasons, confidential, are mentioned in chapter 4. Okay. In the first three paragraph itself, the summary is given. So it says, I will just explain briefly what are the confidential reasons of appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The first reason was to relish the position of Srimati Radharani, to relish or to understand the glories of Srimati Radharani. Because Krishna could never understand, like, how come Radharani is so much, he's so much enjoying. वो क्या ऐसा है कि वो क्या फील कर रही है राधा रानी डिवोटी, मतलब मेरी भक्ति कर रही हैं बट मेरे से ज्यादा एंजॉय कर रही हैं, राइट? तो कैसे ऐसा हो रहा है कि क्या वो ऐसा महसूस कर रही हैं, क्या वो फीलिंग कर रही हैं, व्हाट इज हर फीलिंग्स, जस्ट टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट and to relish that position, Krishna came, and this time he took the heart of Radharani so that he can feel the same sentiments, he can feel that same thing which Radharani feels for Krishna. So that was the confidential reason, like why he appeared. First reason, that he wants to relish the position of Srimati Radharani. So Radharani is unique, like that he has the Mahabhav which no other person can have. Like his position is really, really unique. Even Krishna cannot have that, because Krishna cannot relish by himself. Like वो अपने तो Radha Rani is the one who relishes the bhakti topmost and have that Mahabhav. So Krishna came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to understand that transcendental love or bhakti which Srimati Radharani experiences and relishes. Okay. तो इसमें देखोगे ना, यहाँ पे लिखा है लॉर्ड कृष्णा इज द रिजर्वायर ऑफ ट्रांसेंडेंटल लविंग ट्रांजेक्शन. The subject of those loving transactions is Lord himself and Radharani is the object. Thus, the subject, the Lord wanted to relish the loving mellow in the position of object. So he wanted to take the position of Radharani and then understand. That is one reason. For example, जैसे होता है ना, आम, मैंगो है, मैंगो स्वीट है. अब मैंगो को नहीं पता है कि मैं कितना स्वीट हूँ, वो अपने आप को ही कैसे पता लगेगा? तो ये तो खाने वाले को पता है, जो एक्सपीरियंस कर रहा है नेक्टर, जो मैंगो का नेक्टर ले टेस्ट कर रहा है, तो दे विल, ही ओनली कैन टेल कि हाउ स्वीट इज द मैंगो. मैंगो हिमसेल्फ डज नॉट नो कि हाउ स्वीट ही इज ही. सेम इज द केस. लॉर्ड कृष्णा इज अ रिजर्वायर ऑफ ऑल द प्लेजर, बट ही हिमसेल्फ डज नॉट अंडरस्टैंड हाउ मच राधा रानी इज एंजॉइंग. तो वो पोजीशन, ही वांट्स टू एंजॉय दैट सेम ब्लिस. ठीक है, तो इसलिए ये अपीयर्ड with the heart of Srimati Radharani so that he can enjoy, he can understand the glories and the position of Srimati Radharani, and at the same time uh, feels that loving transcendental love. So that first. Second reason was he wants to understand the transcendental mellow of himself. As I was saying, Lord Krishna is all sweetness. So now he cannot taste his own sweetness, right? So only way he can taste that sweetness is if he appears with the heart of Radharani. So Radharani's attraction for Krishna is sublime, and to experience that attraction and understand the transcendental sweetness, he accepted the mentality of Radharani. This is the second reason. First reason was he wants to understand the position of Radharani. Second reason is he wants to taste his own sweetness, mellow of himself. He knows कि I am the reservoir, I am the God, I am everything. But how to taste myself? और मैं अपने आप को कैसे करूँगा? So then he took form of, or he accepted the heart of Srimati Radharani to understand that. Are you able to follow this? Um, I just want to take a pause. कर समझ पा रहे हैं? ये थोड़ा सा difficult है. It's like it's not a clear philosophy. Like it has to do with
I
rasa
have
and feelings and sentiment. But I hope you are able to understand, right?
yeah, I have
Yes, Prabhu.
question.
Yes, Prabhu.
Krishna,
We are.
Okay, माधव जी आपको समझ में आया? Okay. Question, yes, Aparna ji.
like Krishna is Antaryami, so he can understand the feelings of Radharani. That question I got in my mind while listening
Yes,
to
he is
this.
Antarami. He can understand everyone's what's going on. But the thing is, he's still not. He can understand the feeling, but he cannot. He wants to see or enjoy that mellow. वो जो sweetness है ना, वो enjoy अपने आप experience करना चाहते थे, वो नहीं कर सकते. unless
Okay.
he becomes Radha Rani. ठीक है ना?
Okay. Yeah.
देखो अभी just to give you a crude example, like there is जैसे मैं एग्जांपल दे रहा था मैंगो का, like mango is so sweet, it's nectar, but only the person who is tasting that can tell how much is the nectar. Now you explain to some other person who has never tasted mango, oh, mango is so sweet. He may say, yeah, it's sweet, I know it's sweet, but he will not be able to tell the exact nectar how much sweet it is unless he tastes it. और मैंगो हिमसेल्फ अगर उससे पूछो तो उसको मुझे क्या पता, मैं तो अपने आप को कभी टेस्ट ही नहीं किया. सेम इज द केस. कृष्णा इज द रिजर्वायर ऑफ ऑल प्लेजर, ऑल रसा, एवरीथिंग, बट ही वांट्स टू एंजॉय दैट or taste that. So that is second reason. Then he
Okay.
has to take the heart of Srimati Radharani so that he can experience that. As an Antarami, he knows, yes, but he cannot taste that if he cannot become a Radharani, right? So that is another second reason of his appearance, that he wants to understand the transcendental mellow of himself. Okay? So he took the heart of Srimati Radharani and body was his own. So that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Radha and Krishna together as one.
Okay. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes.
Prabhuji, I have a question.
Hmm.
So the thing is, Radharani, Srimati Radharani is a part of Lord Krishna himself, right, Prabhuji?
Yes.
So the Lord Krishna has created Radharani.
Not
Uh,
created. Lord Krishna is Radharani only. He expands
okay,
and becomes Radharani.
he expands himself and he becomes
Yeah.
a Radha. He is a Radha.
He's Radharani.
Then
Yes.
how he would not taste the mellow of his own rasa? Like how he would not
So,
understand that?
yeah, that is the thing. That is called Achinta Bheda Bhed Tattva, meaning he expands. Now there are two personalities. So there is Sham Sundar Krishna and there is Srimati Radharani. But Radharani is enjoying that bliss, right? That, but Krishna as Sham Sundar Krishna, consider they are now two, like one soul, two bodies. He's not able to enjoy it. I'll give you an example just to understand. See, a son is a expansion of father, right? Father and mother gives birth to a son, so we can see a son is the expansion of father. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
just to give you example, now let's say son very obedient, very he has so much affection for his parent. So that is called parental affection, which son has. Now that father may not be able to experience what his son is experiencing. उसकी feeling के लिए वो नहीं experience कर पाएंगे. Or same is the vice versa. What father is feeling for his son, son cannot understand unless he himself becomes a father, right? So same, like, just to give you
Yes.
an answer, just to
Understood. Yes.
understood, right? So वो feelings
Yeah.
है. This is all at the level of it. That is why it goes a little deeper. It goes at the level of sentiments, feelings, and that is all about bhakti. Like bhakti is all about feelings and sentiments and rasa. So he wants you to taste that rasa, which Srimati Radharani. That is the third reason. Third reason that Lord Chaitanya appeared was to enjoy the bliss tasted by Radharani. So I was saying that Radharani is special. The amount of bliss she tastes, nobody else tastes. Like his bhav is topmost mahabhav. Nobody else can achieve that mahabhav. Even the Sakhis, the Gopis, Ashta Sakhis also cannot. So he is special in that aspect, meaning he only is unique, like he has that Madanakhya Mahabhav, which she experiences. So Krishna wants you to enjoy that bliss, which is tasted by Radharani. So then it says the Lord thought that undoubtedly Radharani enjoyed his company, enjoyed the company or the exchange of transcendental. So just to taste that mellow, the transcendental mellow, the bliss, he took the form of, he appeared as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and he took the heart of Srimati Radharani so that he can feel, he can have the same feelings. Now he is Supreme God, so he can do that.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
See here, I will read you this thing. Radharani felt more transcendental pleasure in the company of Krishna than he could understand without taking her position. But for Krishna to enjoy in the position of Srimati Radharani was impossible because that position was completely foreign to him, right? तो कृष्णा भी राधा रानी की पोजीशन में नहीं समझ सकते हाउ मच ही इज एक्सपीरियंसिंग unless he himself becomes Radha Rani. वो फिर he becomes, so Krishna is the transcendental male and Radha Rani is the transcendental female. Therefore, to know the transcendental pleasure of loving Krishna, Lord Krishna himself appeared as Lord Chaitanya, accepting the emotions and bodily luster of Srimati Radharani. So, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he accepted the emotions and bodily luster of Srimati Radharani. Now he can relish and feel what Radharani feels for Krishna. So, that is the third reason why he appeared. So, these are all confidential reasons which are not known widely because these are, but with the mercy of our previous acharyas, they have put down all these reasons in this scripture known as Chaitanya Charitamrita. Okay, so this whole chapter is about this. It also talks about what is actually love. Like it's a deeper meaning. Love, which we all know, is not. It's not love. Like love, the kind of love which is there in spiritual world is not, we cannot found, it cannot be found in the material world. In this world there is no comparison of the love which is actual love, which is a true love, which is in the spiritual world. Okay, it says the closest which we can identify is the love which mother has for his child. It's, that is the closest which we can think, but the love which is there in the spiritual world is much beyond that, beyond that love. And it's very the sentiment or emotion is very, very unique in the spiritual world. It's very condensed also. So we can't experience here uh, that love. So this chapter explains what that love is about, but we can only theoretically try to understand. But unless one goes to the spiritual world, he will not experience that love. हमारी बॉडी वो वैसा वाला भाव लेने के लिए तैयार भी नहीं है. It can only take up to a certain level, but beyond that, you have to have a spiritual body to experience the full extent of the prema, love. Okay, so these are the main reasons for his appearance, and we are, as again I say, like we are so much so fortunate that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Lord Krishna himself, is, we are following and we are in his parampara, like we are in his lineage. That's why I was telling all of you who are listening and reading Bhagavad Gita and connecting with Srila Prabhupada are very, very fortunate because we are kind of directly under his lineage. Obviously, when someone is in lineage, he will have, the father will have natural affection for his children who are following him, right? So same way, all of you have the direct mercy blessing of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Krishna himself because he's giving the door. There is a secret, there is a verse how one comes to the path of bhakti. It's not a what you call all of a sudden something happens. No, it's not a coincidence. Whatever happened in life is, nothing is coincident. It's all planned. All the material things are planned before even we appear. It's planned for us कि ये आएगा ऐसे. But जो spiritual things है ना, these are not planned by anyone. This is special mercy given by Bhakti Devi, by Krishna, based on the Sukriti, or Sukriti means piety, which the soul has. Special blessing given. Otherwise, it's very difficult to get this blessing. You try any atheist and try to tell him and preach Hare Krishna. You will, if he is not blessed by the Lord, if he is not allowed by Bhakti Devi, he cannot take the name of Hare Krishna no matter how hard you try. You try to give him millions of dollars, he will not be able to take the name of Lord or do anything devotional service. Because इसके लिए परमिशन चाहिए, एक ब्लेसिंग चाहिए. जिसको परमिशन है और ब्लेसिंग्स हैं वो ही फॉलो कर सकता है. And where is that verse? Let me pull that verse out. and we'll finish in 5 minutes. But that is the last verse I will tell you about. This one. Okay. Let me share my screen again. And that verse explains how one gets the bhakti, right? It's not a coincidence. The verse goes, Brahmand Brahmite Kono Bhagyavan Jeev Guru Krishna Prasade Pai Bhakti Lata Beach. So it says, according to their karmas, जो भी हमने कर्मा किया है पास्ट लाइफ में पहले किया है, तो ऑल द लिविंग एंटिटीज आर वॉन्डरिंग थ्रू आउट द एंटायर यूनिवर्स बेस्ड ऑन देयर कर्मास वन गेट द बॉडी. कभी अच्छा मिल गया, ह्यूमन बॉडी मिल गया, कभी डॉग का बॉडी मिल गया, ये सब साइकिल है. 84 लाख का योनि है, 84 का चक्कर है, ये चक्कर पे घूमते रहते हैं. ठीक है, तो पूरा टाइम इसी में घूमते रहते हैं. अकॉर्डिंग देयर कर्मा ऑल लिविंग एंटिटीज आर वॉन्डरिंग. Now, some of them are being elevated to upper system, planetary system. Some are going down into lower planetary system. तो ये साइकिल चलता रहता है. कभी ऊपर चले गए, कभी नीचे चले गए, कभी अर्थ पे आ गए, तो ये साइकिल होने वाला. Now, out of many millions of wandering living entities, one who is very, very fortunate gets an opportunity to associate with a bona fide spiritual master by the grace of Krishna. So it's Krishna who connects the devotee or a person or a soul to a bona fide spiritual master, which is known as Guru, like Srila Prabhupada. Krishna is the one who brings or connects that soul to the Guru. And what happens? By the mercy of both now, Krishna and spiritual master, such a person receives the seed of the creeper of devotional service. तो इसको भक्ति लता बोलते हैं. ये भक्ति लता होता है. किसी ने कभी अगर मनी प्लांट देखा हो या कोई प्लांट देखा हो ना, तो उसको यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड कि वो लता होती है. पहले छोटी सी होती है, फिर वो फैलती जाती है लता. तो ऐसे ही होता है. पहले ये सीड होता है, कृष्ण गुरु और कृष्णा की उससे ये सीड हार्ट में प्लांट किया जाता है. एंड देन इट स्टार्ट्स फ्लरिशिंग. वो फैलता है फैलता है फैलता है और फिर वो बड़ा हो जाता है. भक्ति बढ़ती जाती है हार्ट में से, बिकॉज इट्स ऑल अबाउट love and sentiments. But devotional service is all about that. So that's why it's planted in the heart, because heart is the place where we have all the emotions and everything. And then it grows. But only the very fortunate ones gets that opportunity by the grace of Krishna, that they come in contact with the bona fide spiritual master who plants that seed of devotional service in the disciple and then guides him on this path. Otherwise, it's not possible. 99.9% people are falling in this category where, according to their karma, they will keep revolving and wandering in the entire universe. If they do good karmas, they go up in the planetary system, go to Swarg Lok or other lok. If they do bad, they go down and they keep suffer or enjoy their results of their karma. That is the cycle of karma going on. वो कर्मा साइकिल से ही, कर्म बंधन से ही हम लोग यहाँ पे बंधे हुए हैं. उसका एक ही रास्ता है, to take the path of devotional service. But to take the path of devotional service, one needs to have a blessing of Krishna himself. This is the conclusion of this. Okay, so if you read the whole purport, you will understand this thing. This is kind of a prasad. That's why it says Guru Krishna prasade pai. It comes as a prasad. Bhakti lata भी, जो भक्ति है ये लाइक आप गुरु और कृष्णा का प्रसाद है जो हम मिला है किसी को मिला है. That is the topmost which anyone can. This is even more precious than billions of dollars, because वो billions of dollars जो है ना, वो सिर्फ इसी लाइफ टाइम में आप यूज कर सकते हो, वो भी मटेरियल थिंग्स बाय करने के लिए. बट जैसे ही ये संसार छोड़ा तो बिलियंस ऑफ डॉलर यहीं रह जाएंगे, उसको लेके नहीं जा सकते हम. बट जो ये भक्ति है ना, ये हमारे साथ जाएगी. जहां पे भी हम जाएंगे हमारे साथ जाती जाएगी, और अल्टीमेटली हमको ये भगवत धाम, भगवान के धाम में पहुंचा देगी. और सीधा वी कैन सी कृष्णा फेस टू फेस. इसमें इतनी पावर है भक्ति में. तो ये प्रसाद उसी बहुत ही चुनिंदा लोगों को मिलता है, और जिनको मिलता है अगर वो उसको वैल्यू करते हैं तो फिर उनके पास रहता है. अगर वैल्यू नहीं करते तो ये चला भी जाता है फिर. तो ये दैट इज व्हाई इट्स सेज कि वी हैव टू बी वेरी वेरी first thankful and grateful to the Lord, plus at the same time we have to increase our sincerity and faith कि हमको कुछ ऐसा मिला है जो ऑर्डिनरी नहीं है. So now it's my duty to make my human life meaningful, because human life is meant to understand these concepts and to make a plan to progress on this path, right? That is why कृष्णा ने भगवत गीता बोला, नहीं तो कृष्णा को जरूरत नहीं था भगवत गीता बोलने का, वो ह्यूमन हमारे लिए बोला है. So otherwise he could have simply just came and सर्व वो क्या परित्रणाय साधु नाम विनाशाय च दुष्कृताम, वो तो कर दिया था, विनाश तो कर दिया था दुष्ट दुष्ट लोगों का, वो सब बोल करके चले जाते हैं ना. ही स्पोक द भगवत गीता ओनली फॉर अस बिकॉज ही वांट्स टू रिमाइंड दैट दिस इज नॉट आवर permanent home. There is a home which is our permanent home, which is in the spiritual world, and he wants the all of his part and parcel, all of his children to go back. तो कृष्णा ने भगवत गीता बोला, एंड देन चैतन्य महाप्रभु ने भगवत गीता को लाइफ में कैसे इंप्लीमेंट करना है वो करके दिखाया. दैट इज द पर्पस ऑफ कमिंग फॉर चैतन्य महाप्रभु. ओके, विद दैट वी conclude today's class.
Krishna Prabhu,
Yes.
just want to share one thought. Like when you said this was 99% of the people like wandering living in this age, right? So I think we can apply this one like Bhavanam Janmanam, that words also, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But again, bhunam janmanam ante jnanvam mam prapadyate vasudevam sarvamati sa mahatma sudurlabham. Yes, correct. But
So only very few people get the opportunity.
yes,
To,
yes. Correct. Yeah. But now the point I was bringing in context for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is चैतन्य महाप्रभु जो स्पेसिफिकली आए, जो माधुर्य रस है, माधुर्य भक्ति देने के लिए, वो एज आई वाज सेइंग, इट वाज नॉट गिवन बाय कृष्णा, बाय राम और एनीवन फॉर वेरी लॉन्ग. और वो अभी फ्यूचर में भी शायद अब जब नेक्स्ट टाइम चैतन्य महाप्रभु आएंगे 8.6 बिलियन ईयर्स में, तब वो मिलेगा. दैट इज व्हाई दिस चैतन्य महाप्रभु's appearance is so much importance. He is more merciful than कृष्णा. कृष्णा ने बोला कि भगवत गीता में कंक्लूड की सर्वधर्मान परित्याज्य, दैट फर्स्ट ही पुट अ कंडीशन दैट यू सरेंडर, you abandon all varieties of religion and then surrender to me, then I will take care of you. तो मैं आपकी टेक केयर करूंगा, कृष्णा ने बोला. बट फर्स्ट ही पुट टू कंडीशन कि यू abandon everything else and surrender to me. These are the two things. Then I will take care of you. चैतन्य महाप्रभु ने कोई क्वालिफिकेशन ही नहीं रखा है. वो बोला कि जो भी गिरा पड़ा है, चाहे एलिजिबल है नहीं है, सब को मैं एक्सेप्ट करूंगा. आप सिर्फ भगवान का नाम लो, सिर्फ हरे कृष्णा मंत्र बोलो, बस बाकी डोंट वरी. So he is more merciful in that sense, that he is more magnanimous, more merciful. That is why he is known as Patita Pavan, meaning he wants to bestow this topmost gift to the most fallen people. अभी let's say कोई चोर डाकू और कोई चांडाल और इतना भी लोएस्ट ऑफ द लोएस्ट अगर सोच सकते हैं, उसको ये अपॉर्चुनिटी है कि अगर वो भगवान का नाम लेता है तो उसको चैतन्य महाप्रभु का मर्सी मिलेगा, and then he can get the topmost gift, topmost boon. He came specifically for most fallen. That's why he came in Kali Yuga, because Kali Yuga, the people in Kali Yuga are most fallen. Among all four yugas, previous yuga people are much more learned. They used to follow the dharma much more strictly, and they were better than us in every sense. Materially also, intelligence also, everything else was better. तो इस युग के लिए स्पेसिफिकली चैतन्य महाप्रभु केम, क्योंकि होता है ना कि जब किसी मदर के 5 बेटे हैं, 4 बेटे तो बढ़िया सबसे टॉप मोस्ट इंटेलिजेंट हैं और बढ़िया, एक बेटा जो है कोई पढ़ाई नहीं किया उसने और थोड़ा वीक भी है, जॉब भी नहीं लगी, तो मदर को उस बेटे की चिंता रहेगी हमेशा कि भाई इसका क्या होगा, इसको मैं जरा इसका कुछ कर दूं. तो वही हम जो हैं कलयुग के प्राणी, वही 5वें बेटे की तरह हैं जो कि बिल्कुल मोस्ट फॉलन है. तो इसलिए चैतन्य महाप्रभु स्वयं खुद आए और आके वो जो बिगेस्ट बेनेडिक्शन है जो किसी को नहीं मिला प्रीवियस 5-4 युगों में, वो दिया इस बार। तो माधुर्य भक्ति, द गिफ्ट ऑफ माधुर्य भक्ति। ओके, yes, so nice comment. Yeah, so this verse Vasudeva is similar to this from Bhagavad Gita.
Prabhuji, one small question.
Yes.
So how old is the scripture of Adi Leela? Adi Leela means it's a pastime of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu,
Yeah,
right?
this is just 500 years old.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, this is only 500 years old. Yeah, the scripture was not very old.
but Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavad Gita is old, quite old, right? Prabhuji, very old.
वो भगवद गीता तो eternal है. Eternal meaning
Eternal.
there is no time, like हमेशा से ही है भगवद गीता.
Yeah. Okay. And
This
then all the
knowledge which is there in this, in the knowledge which is mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita, like Adi Lila, Madhya Lila, this is also eternal.
okay,
But in
yeah,
context
okay.
of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance, this is only 500 years back because he just appeared now, 500 years back. And you never know, after 10,000 years, maybe this will become gone, like nobody will know. It's all God's will, Lord's will. And then next time, as I was saying, in this universe, जो हम जिस यूनिवर्स में अभी हैं, this called a Milky Way galaxy, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will come next is after 8.6 billion years. तब तक वेट करना पड़ेगा इस यूनिवर्स के लोगों के लिए to get that boon. Now he may go to some other universe. There are millions of universe in this whole creation. So he may be doing in some other universe. So turn by turn he goes in every universe and he tries to preach this knowledge. तो हमारे इस यूनिवर्स में अब बहुत टाइम बाद आएगा नंबर. That is how it is. Not in every Kali Yuga he comes. So this Kali Yuga is special. And that's why we see so many people are taking the name, holy name. Even in India now, I see like there is even amongst the youth, there is a lot of interest. A lot of people are chanting and taking to this path of spirituality and trying to understand what is the purpose of life, what is the goal of life, why we are here, why one has to suffer. All these questions are genuine questions. One needs to find the answer of this question. Why I have to suffer? Is there any like if we want to be eternal, why we have to die? So all these things. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Excellent.
Okay. Any other comment, question before we conclude?
Prabhu, if you have 2 minutes, I would like to share a few words.
Yes.
I mean, from myself and then on the behalf of the devotees who are attending this class, we really greatly thankful to you, Prabhu.
Oh,
I mean, it has been more than an year. You're selflessly, putting lots of effort and your personal time to take this Sunday morning class regularly. I think it's more than a year, right?
yeah. In April, it will be a year very soon. Like I
Yeah.
started this in April, this series of class in April, but before that I was doing verse by verse we were doing. But yeah, this series is a year almost.
Yeah. I mean, I believe, along with me, others in this group, there were instances where we had some personal works and we skipped certain classes, but you have been regularly taking, every Sunday. And it's not just me. I believe even other members who are, who are Deepthi and Hemant and Venkat who are attending regularly. Your classes have really helped us to, advance in our spiritual lives.
Thank you so much. This is all mercy of Srila Prabhupada, which we are distributing. And yeah, this is all. And you all are really, really blessed, as I said, that this is not ordinary. Like what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did is he started the movement and then Prabhupada brought it further and his followers are making it further. And we are doing little tiny thing to help Srila Prabhupada because he wanted this to go, and this message at least should go to everyone, because there are so many innocent people who don't know. Like, at one time I was also not knowing, right? But they are favorable. So thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, we are blessed to have you, Prabhu. Yeah, because you
Yeah.
know, I mean, we are just attending your meeting invite and listening, but you are putting lots of effort to go through so many sources in the internet, and you're reading so many books. We acknowledge the pain what you're taking to share your knowledge.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you, Prabhu.
Yeah, hope to continue this series. Like after Bhagavad Gita, we'll continue discussing because as Krishna says, this is the two thing. Like my devotees take pleasure in discussing about me, about discussing about my Leela, and this is the reality of life. Everything else is illusion. Illusion meaning it
Yeah.
will be temporary. Whatever I do, like I in my professional life, I'm a software architect. But the thing is, whatever I do, I'm doing that for a living, right? Tomorrow,
Yes.
if my company does not pay me, I may not turn up for the office, right?
Yeah.
So that means I'm doing that for living. But bhakti, you can't, bhakti, we are not doing for living. Like I'm not doing this for living, or this is something,
Yeah.
this is our true nature, which we want to experience and we want to share with others, right? So yeah.
Yeah. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu.
Okay, thank you.
And tomorrow, today
I was just
we are
one more thing
celebrating Gaura
thinking like,
Purnima.
yeah. What you are saying, Venkat Prabhu?
Today, everybody invited for Gaura Purnima today from 3 o'clock onwards in Eastern Milton.
Oh, yeah. So yes, today we are having a big celebration in ISKCON Milton and also all ISKCON temples. Like I know for some of you may not be possible if you are living far, but try to visit wherever the nearest ISKCON temple is. There will be a big celebration. And as I say, today Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is very, very merciful. Just open your heart, whatever you want, just pray to him so that he can bestow his mercy. His mercy is specially reserved for most fallen. Just pray to him, I am the most fallen, I should be the recipient of your mercy, then he will give you. His purpose was to give to the most fallen. So on this day, we should definitely visit temple, take part in the festivities. And if you get opportunity to do Abhishek, do it. Uh, yeah. And one more thing I was telling that now the summer is approaching. So I know I have not met few of you in person. Like for example, Madhav Prabhu. Madhavji, I never met you. I don't even recognize you. So
Yeah.
it would be
I
good.
always have had that in my mind, Prabhu. I mean,
So
we
I was
want to.
thinking summer is coming. Maybe we can have one get together or kind of a session somewhere in here, like in Toronto or somewhere where all of us can come, like a central
Sure, Prabhu.
location. Because I know today there is one more Mataji. His name is Deepti. Today she didn't join, but she lives in Markham.